For the people of the state of Michigan versus Jesse Allen Mundy. We have file number 23-21335FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Mr. Mundy. Mr. Glazier, have you now had ample opportunity to review the pre-sentence report with your attorney?
I have, Your Honor.
Or with your client? Your client's in the back. You want to talk to him real quick while I'm taking care of this matter? All right, Mr. Mundy, have you had enough time to speak with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Glazier as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Glazier, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
The probation department calculated the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 10 to 23 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, I show that your client has 9 prior felonies and 2 prior misdemeanors. Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
No, Your Honor.
All right, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Mundy?
Your Honor, just when we entered this plea, there was a killabrew for no upfront jail. But Mr. Mundy asked me, was the misdemeanor part of the plea deal to be dismissed?
Okay, I have part of the plea was the domestic violence charge was to be dismissed in district court.
Okay, so Mr. Mundy, when you go on to 6th, it should be dismissed after this sentencing, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're all set, Your Honor.
Okay, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client, Mr. Glazier?
Just, Your Honor, this happened, I forget the date. I know it happened a while ago. My client has changed his lifestyle. He's off of drugs, and you won't have any problem with him while he's on probation.
All right, Mr. Mundy, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
Just that I walked down 2 years non-reporting probation in 18 months and had everything I was supposed to taken care of the last time I was on probation.
Okay. Now, did you take care of your warrants out of Saline and Sandusky, Ohio?
Not yet. I have to get a hold of them and probably pay their fines.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, the probation report is positive in terms of you were very truthful, cooperative, forthcoming. You were honest about your childhood, and a lot of this is stemming from those issues, and you acknowledge that. I'm glad that you've maintained abstinence. So have you been clean since April 29th of 21?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's quite an achievement, so I commend you for that. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and protection of society. It's the sentence of the court that you'll be placed on probation for a period of 2 years. During that term of probation, you must obey and comply with all the articles of your probation. Because of your past record, there is a term you're not to use or possess any alcohol or any illegal controlled substances, can't hang out in bars, or any restaurant where the primary purpose is to serve alcohol. You can go to a restaurant where they serve alcohol, you just can't drink. You must comply with all testing, as I said, for drugs and alcohol. Can't use or possess any illegal controlled substances. Have an assessment done if you're required. Remember that your field agent has the right to search your person and property with reasonable cause if they believe that you have violated the conditions of your probation. Maintain employment, report arrest or police contact, loss of employment, or change of residence within 24 hours, and that's important. maintain employment. There's $68 in state costs, crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130. There's a supervision fee in the amount of $30 a month, or $60 if they require a tether, $450 in attorney fees, and $750 in court costs. I would ask them to clear a monthly amount you must pay, and make sure you pay that amount. It's a small amount every month, but it's a big amount if you try to pay it all at once, right?
Right.
So, all right. So, Mr. Mundy, I will give you credit also for 3 days you've already served. I wish you the best of luck. I want you to succeed, and I think you're on the right path. Now, you do have a right to appeal this sentence. You're going to get an envelope in the mail from me. And in that envelope will be 3 copies of your notice of right to appellate review. 1 copy will have it marked where I need you to initial and date it, just to acknowledge you received it. Do that, fold it up, put it in the self-addressed stamped envelope we gave you, and put it in your mailbox, put the flag up and put it in your mailbox, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on that form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Mr. Glazier and Mr. Mundy, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so you can disconnect. Oh, Mr. Mundy, oh, shoot.
Yes,
We're gonna have
ma'am.
to call him. Oh, you need to report to probation at 8 o'clock next Tuesday on the 3rd floor, all right?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
At what time? 8:30?
We open at 8, so, between 8 and 9.
Okay. Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Samantha Ladd dropped you back in. I don't know why. Let's ask her. She probably did it by mistake. All right, are you ready, Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Jail window gone. All right, I have somebody who's called in on a telephone. Can I ask your name, please?
Jocelyn Orth.
Okay, all right, I got you on 2 devices, so, all right, ma'am, what case are you here on?
What?
What case are you here on?
Love versus Meyer.
Okay, that's good. All right, so that's set at 10 o'clock. So you can either hang out in my waiting room, or you can Zoom back in at 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, so in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus John Anthony Dotson, file number, let's see, 22-0897FH and 23-216. 23-21216. And then we have file number 20-19905FH. So I have Dawn Van Duzen appearing on behalf of Mr. Dotson. This is a Michael Stevenson file, and he is zoomed in. So we have a box sentencing on file number 20-19905FH, and a new sentencing on the other files. Correct, Ms. Van Duzen?
That's correct.
All right, so Ms. Van Duzen, have you had enough time to speak with Mr. Dotson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Dotson, have you had enough time to speak to your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and did she read and review the pre-sentence report and the violation of probation report with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, are you satisfied with her as your attorney and the
Yes,
advice
Your
that
Honor.
she's given you? All right.
Yes.
Good. Ms. Van Duzen, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor. The one thing correction is the days, the credit for days. So
Okay, so he was originally supposed to be sentenced on May 3rd. So, Mr. Stevenson, do we have an updated credit for time served calculation? Maybe not. All right, but you will get credit for all the time you've served, all right?
Okay.
Oh, there's Mr. Stevenson.
Today I've been here 115 days.
115?
Yes, I had 100 and Well, I had 114 already served. 94 plus 20 is 114.
Okay, all right. So, oh, wait a second. So, yeah, so, oh, you're correcting that. I'm sorry. The sentencing wasn't adjourned. The report says 112 and you're saying it's 114.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Plus, I've been here since March 1st too. I asked the jail, went in and they said I've been there since March 1st. That would leave me at 115 today, 15 days today.
Mr. Stevenson, any issue with giving him credit for 115?
No issue.
Okay. So,
And I wrote a letter to you guys and an action. I would like to
Okay.
read what you sentenced me. I apologize for interrupting.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You wrote a letter to me for what?
Just for sentencing to that I'm apologetic for all the wrongs that I've caused into my PO.
Okay, so give me just a moment.
Yes,
And then I'll
ma'am.
give you a chance to read that, okay?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Okay, other than that, Ms. Van Dusen, do you wish to explain or challenge any information in the reports?
No, Your Honor.
Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
No, Your Honor.
On the new file, the probation department has calculated on file number 22-20897FH, the guidelines to be 0 to 17 months. Do you agree with that calculation?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, so before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Dotson on either of these reports?
Mr. Dotson has just had a baby and, well, his girlfriend has. But anyways, he's excited about it. He's been taking extra classes at the jail. He's excited to finally meet the baby when he gets out. And I think he's got almost enough credit, maybe 8 more days he may have to do, or 5 days. So I'd ask the court to follow the recommendation.
Okay. Okay, so Mr. Dotson, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
Yeah, can I read the letter?
Yep, and Mr. Dotson, what I'm gonna say is that we all do this. So when you read, even us, you tend to talk really fast. So just make sure you read it
Let's slow
slow,
down.
okay?
Okay, yes.
Thank you.
To my judge, PO, and everyone is concerned, I know I have made mistakes in the past, but I'm on a better path. I converted to Islam. I just had a newborn baby, and I have another child. She is 8. I understand I made the wrong choices, but drugs played a part in my life. I realize I caused a lot of
All right,
trouble.
Mr. Dotson, hold on a minute. Do you think the jail can send me a copy of that?
Yeah, they could. Yeah, I'll let them.
All right, so I'm gonna let you finish, but kind of scoot closer and read a little bit slower, and then can you ask them to send us a copy of that?
Yep.
Just so I have it.
I just
right
had
now.
a.
Okay.
I just had a newborn baby and I have another child. She is 8. I understand I have made the wrong choices, but drugs played a part in my life. I realize I caused a lot of problems for you all. I never sat in jail doing nothing. I have made drastic changes with myself, my attitude, and my life. I read self-help books, try to attend every engagement group the jail has to offer. I am doing a lot better with my anger and with my authority problem. If I knew what I was learning now, I would have never made them irresponsible, careless choices that led me to the position I'm in today. But I was a boy who made stupid choices, but now I'm a father and an adult who has priorities that needs to be taken care of. So I just would like to tell you all, I'm sincerely apologetic for all the negative and irresponsible decisions, but I grew up and I'm ready to show and prove that people change, and I would like to tell my family and my children that I love them and sorry for all the problems and trouble and heartache I have caused with my body and soul. So to the whole court system, I apologize.
Excellent, thank you so much. And Miss Adams, could you call over to the jail and let them know to get us a copy of that. They'll just scan it to us and you'll get your original back. Okay, Mr. Dotson? All right,
Yes,
that was
ma'am.
very nice. Thank you, Mr. Dotson. Anything else, Ms. Van Duzen?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principal proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing, the criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. On file number 20-19905FH, it is the sentence of the court that you will be given credit for time served of 115 days, and your probation will be discharged, and it would be unsuccessful. On files number 22-20897FH, that is a felony file. We'll give you credit for 115 days already served in the Lenawee County Jail. And there is on that felony file, there is a $68 state cost and $130 crime victim rights fee.
Yes, ma'am.
On file number 23-21216FH file, that's the misdemeanor file, I'll give you credit for 115 days already served. And there is a $50 state cost and a $75 crime victim rights fee. And probation is not being recommended in these files. So Mr. Dotson, we're gonna send over to the jail. There'll be 3 sets of your notice of right to appellate review. One copy will have you initial and date. So I'll get 3 copies that you've initialed and dated
Yes, ma'am.
back. And that's just to acknowledge that you received the paperwork. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
So Mr. Dotson, you have a long history of getting in trouble. When you have a child, you are required to become a better man. You got
Yes,
it?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, and that's what I want to do. Promise.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Dotson. Thank you.
So what is going on? Sorry,
Do you have any other charges or probation anywhere but me?
no.
Then you're getting out of jail today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you. Oh.
Is that it? Oh, no, you got none. All right, so, Mr. Burke, you want to come up? Okay, Mr. Leon and Counselor, do you guys want to go back and talk for a few minutes?
We did talk.
Okay, well, we're gonna go back and talk. So do you guys want to go back there now and get a cup of coffee and wait for me, or just sit here? Okay. All right, this is in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Jamie Kaylee Burke, file number 23-21. 220FH. I have Dawn Van Duzen appearing on behalf of Mr. Burke. This is the date and time set for sentencing. For the record, I did provide Mr. Burke with a copy of the pre-sentence report, my copy. And so he did sit in the courtroom and read and review it. You had enough time to read it through it? Okay. And Ms. Van Duzen, thank you for coming to the courtroom to meet with him. Have you had enough time to speak with Mr. Burke?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Burke, have you had enough time to discuss the pre-sentence report with Ms. Van Duzen?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, are you satisfied with Ms. Van Duzen as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, okay. So Ms. Van Duzen, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in this pre-sentence report?
Yes, Your Honor, 2 things. On page 6, there is a criminal offense. And I think it says October, and it should actually be November or September. It should be the same.
said.
Conviction date of October.
Pardon me, Your Honor?
Um,
It would be the second one down.
okay,
And the date on it is, does it say November, Your Honor?
say what?
Does it say November?
Yeah, I have offense 206, arrest 619, hold on. So plea was taken October 29th, sentencing was November 26th. Then the second offense out of Washtenaw County, plea taken October 29th, sentencing date November 26th. It looks like you pled to a couple different files under HIDA.
It's the very last one.
Okay, so then 4 of 6. Here, you circle. Give her a pen, Jeff. Did you not want to go back there?
We had already spoke back there
Okay.
around the hallway.
It should be first.
Doesn't
All
sound
right.
like.
This one should be 10.
All right, so I show circle, oh, okay, so offense number 6 of 6. Offense date is November 9 of 22. It should be October 9 of 22. Is that right?
It's still questionable. It was October sometime, but I don't know the specific date.
Well,
It was October. It was not November. That's when I was arrested.
okay, offense date, arresting date, no charges, conviction date. Okay, so that's what our records show from
It's not
just the
accurate.
system.
It's not accurate.
Well, okay.
Your
Well,
Honor,
we'll just-
Your Honor, I could take a look in that later and see if there's a different offense date, that's what was listed. Doesn't mean that there wasn't as far as the offense date earlier, or maybe that was when the petition was brought. I'll need to take a look at that if he doesn't have the accurate date.
All right, so any objection to allowing Mr. Moore to look into that?
No.
Okay, so we'll do that. Anything else? What's the next one?
Restitution. My understanding is Jackson College requested restitution, but they received their laptops back.
Okay, so Mr. Moore,
So, Your Honor, they requested restitution, and I'm assuming that they may have received that laptop back. There could have been a problem, or they had already processed, and purchased another one because it was stolen. I'm not sure, but they did request that for that computer.
all right, they didn't specify what the restitution
Well,
was for?
For the computer itself, they submitted it through Jackson County in their file there, and they requested it. I see they did receive that other computer back, and it may be that they went ahead and purchased another one or something, or I'm not quite sure, but they're saying that they are out that amount of money due to the crime.
Okay, so Ms. Van Duzen, your client. All right, so we probably need to request specifics as to what that restitution would be. So Mr. Moore, is that something your office would do? Or would it have to be the crime victim advocate?
Well, I mean, if you want to issue the restitution, and he could submit for a restitution hearing. I mean, Jackson College submitted a request, or the fact, if you just want the fact that you got the computer back and want to, not issue it, that's, that's the
Well,
request.
I don't know what the restitution could be. It could be for costs of wiping it, or it could be for costs of whatever. So how about we do this? How about, I'll order restitution in that amount, with your client having the right to have a restitution hearing. but we're going to have to request some specification of what the restitution is for.
Yes, Your Honor. So I'll get a restitution date for him.
Okay, all right, so, very good. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, before the court, and the guidelines in this were 2 to 17.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Burke?
No, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Burke, anything you want to say on your own behalf?
Absolutely apologetic for obviously the crime that I have done. Thank you for your time. Thank you for trying to sentence me. And, I'm truly sorry. So thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry that even.
Okay. All right, sentencing in Jackson County is what, July 26th?
Yes.
All right, and you're living in Jackson?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, Jackson County, Brooklyn.
Correct.
All right, in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been set upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for affirmation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. Mr. Burke, you know, you were incredibly honest and forthcoming during the interview you had with the probation department. Of note to me and probably to Ms. Van Duzen is the fact you acknowledge you're a kleptomaniac. So and I would say in my experience as a criminal defense attorney and probably Ms. Van Duzen's, very few people who commit theft crimes acknowledge them, want to admit them, or will talk about it. So, you know, I'm glad that you recognize that this is an issue. I'm glad that you acknowledge some of the struggles that you have. But you're very close if you continue to get in trouble going to prison. You know, you've been to prison, right? I wouldn't want to go to prison. Do you want to go back? Yes? No?
Very much.
Well, I'm not going to send you to prison, but I'm just saying you have to get control of this so you don't go back to prison. All right? All right. So it's a sentence of the court that you'll be placed on probation for a period of 3 years. I'll give you credit for time served of 10 days. I'll order the $1,006.37 restitution upon being provided with a detailed summary of what that restitution is and or a hearing on restitution. It's $750 in court costs, $450 in attorney fees, $130 crime victim rights fee, $68 in state costs, and a $60 DNA fee. There's a $30 per month supervision fee, $60 if you're placed on electronic monitor tether. Probably going to transfer your probation to Jackson. That's where you live, right?
Yeah, but I already had probation downstairs,
Okay.
so I don't know if I could transfer it.
So that's a misdemeanor probation, and that has nothing to do with us. You're probably going to be placed on probation in Jackson County. So more than likely, if you live in Jackson County, we'll put all your felony probations together and you can be monitored in Jackson. So you only have to do your district, right, Mr. Moore?
That's correct.
So
I would have preferred everything over here because I already got Wednesdays off.
so we go by where you live. Okay. So I don't think Jackson would be willing to transfer probation here because you don't live in this county, right, Mr. Moore?
Correct. That's just the policy that he will have to be supervised in Jackson County.
So how long do you have left on district court probation?
Until January.
Okay, so for a few months, you're just gonna have to deal with district court. Probation is a little easier on circuit court probation. Felony probation, I think, is more easier to navigate. All right, so let's see, I ordered, let's see, DNA testing fee of $60, $68 state cost, $130 crime victim rights fee. I said the $30 per month supervision fee. I think I've covered everything. I like everything paid in a monthly amount. I am also going to order Mr. Moore cognitive therapy for kleptomania.
Thank you.
Also, mental health assessment. I'm gonna order that you comply with your medication and treatment. So I'm ordering a mental health assessment based on the information you provided. If they recommend you take medication to treat those problems, I want you to take the medication. Because maybe if you take the medication, you won't get in trouble, right? And make bad decisions. I can't hear you.
I don't agree with that.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't matter. All right. So if they feel that you need medication, then you're going to take it. If they don't feel, you don't have to. So, I mean, that's something they do. You must comply with all the terms of probation. So you're not allowed to use any illegal controlled substances. You're not allowed to possess paraphernalia. Let's see. And understand and right for search and seizure of all your property. All right. Okay. Now your counselor may not order treatment, but you know, I think it's, if you acknowledge these mental health issues, you know, treatment will help. Okay. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing wrong with taking medication either. Okay. So you do have the right to appeal this sentence. So Mike Bailiff is going to bring down to you a copy of your notice of right to appellate review. You're going to initial and date the top copy, just acknowledge that you received the paperwork. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the other two pieces he'll give you and mail it to the courthouse address within 42 days. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Burke. All right, good luck to you. Mr. Moore, you need him to do an initial report to you next Tuesday.
Correct.
What time?
10 in the morning. Is that work for you, Mr. Burke?
Well, Mr. Moore, can I ask this? Are you gonna report to district report every Wednesday?
Every once a month Wednesdays, and so it's I just gotta.
What time do you work?
I work 8 to 3.
Okay, you work 8 to 3.
8.
What city do you work in?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yes.
So that's 30 minutes from here.
Correct.
So Mr. Moore, he just started a new job, so he can't
For 4
really be
o'clock.
missing a lot.
Tuesday, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock on Tuesday?
Yes.
You can get here by 4?
We so.
Okay, so,
Yes.
huh?
I will definitely try to.
Well, if
be
it's a
here
few
by-
minutes after, I'll be here.
Yeah, we're here till 4:30. Okay, so when that'll probably be the only time you have to come here, okay? All right, so next Tuesday, 4:05, 4:10, whatever, be here, don't get a ticket, coming here, all right? Do you have any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? Anderson?
Thank you.
All right, I've received back a signed copy of the notice of right to appellate review. All right, Mr. Burke, good luck in Jackson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, it was, wait, this Van Dusen, don't go anywhere. Who's this guy? Well, I have paperwork for somebody. But I don't know, oh, it's at 1:30, never mind. Okay. 1:30 sentencing, all right. Okay, so, I still have my 9 o'clock, because it was quite a morning for sentencings. And we had